So I actually got hurt 5 years ago in a snowboarding accident. So I was born able-bodied. The majority of my life up till 19 years of age, I was walking and standing. Since my snowboarding accident, and it was on Valentine's Day of 2014, I broke my neck, which paralyzed me from the chest down, confining me to a wheelchair. So any opportunity that I get to be able to stand is great. Our bodies are made to stand, you know, for blood flow, muscle mass, bone density, digestion. It's really important for us to stand. So, you know, standing as much as possible is great for us. I've never, you know, had an opportunity to actually be active standing, which is really cool because I have a passion for sports, but most of the time, you know, it's wheelchair basketball or, you know, biking, and those we're sitting down. So being able to stand and play is great. So New Horizons came to me and said, hey, look, we're doing a golf tournament. We know that there's these machines that Ability360 has that allows people with disabilities to actually play golf standing. And I said, that's awesome. Let's get a hold of Ability360 and see if we can get a couple of these machines up to Prescott. And how great would it be to have a golf tournament where we're raising money for New Horizons and for people with disabilities, and actually showcase some of these machines that allow people with disabilities to play golf standing.
Nice, nice, very nice.
My friend Tim Surrey helps run the golf program over there, and he's got these stand-up and play machines. And so we were able to go down to Phoenix and pick these up and bring them up here. And Tommy, I reached out to him and I said, hey, how would you feel about, you know, getting in one of these machines and playing? And he got all excited and said, this would be awesome, let's do this. And we were able to, you know, get in them and start just learning how to use them at the driving range. And it is different, you know, because we don't stand very often, and you have to adjust to using the machines, but man, was it a really cool experience. A lot of it too is because we don't stand very often, your body has to adjust in a way. So like I sometimes struggle with low blood pressure issues. So standing, you have to kind of take it slow to get up. And once you get up, your body has to like adjust a little bit, and you got to give time for it. But I always forget, you know, I'm 6'2", and so when I'm sitting down, you know, I'm 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever in the air. So I always forget how tall I am, and it's just a whole nother perspective, you know, being able to stand and be eye level with your friends and family. I had my sister and my parents come out too, and they got to see, and it's always just so nice to be able to stand next to your loved ones. You know, Tommy and I, we couldn't stop talking about how much fun we had and how much we wished that, you know, golf courses locally would provide these machines, and it would open the door for so many people with disabilities to get out and be able to golf again. It increases our mobility, you know, getting around places. You know, if we were pushing our wheelchair or walking around the course or having to transfer in and out of a golf cart, you know, just to play, it would be a lot of work, but it makes the ease of use and playing golf so much more fun that we have these awesome machines where we can just cruise around. And that's what it comes down to. What it's all about is just going out and having fun. Having, you know, a place to go where there's a community of others, you know, going through the same type of things that you are is huge. And especially with having a disability, sometimes it can be challenging and rough, but going to a place where there's a community of others that are empowering each other and encouraging each other to just live their best lives. I love that New Horizons is here, that I can be a part of this, that we can help other people, and that we can create that community, you know, for people to come together and help each other and engage in awesome programs and activities like this.